Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Dragoku and Torabolt set from the Change Heroes series for Avataro Sentai DonBrothers. So as we know, the sixth member of the team has two forms, although I don't believe we've seen the Torabolt form in the show yet, but it should be pretty soon. So we have a Change Heroes series figure here that can actually swap between the two modes, very similar to the 2 Kaiser one that we got last year for Zenkaiger. And then over here on the back, it just shows you how you can swap between the two. It looks like it's pretty much just this chest plate and a visor switch, so really not too much going on there, and we do get the weapon for both forms, so I think that's really cool. So, without further ado, I'm going to get this guy out of the box here, and we'll take a closer look. So here he is out of the packaging, and for the most part, I think he looks pretty good. He's definitely missing a few paint applications. You can see a lot of them just kind of stop at the halfway point here. The red on the ankle, all of this black that should be kind of here on his midsection and his butt. The belt stops halfway, so that's a bit of a bummer. But I think for the most part, it still looks pretty cool. Oh, the wrists down here, they stop at the halfway point as well. So he has the spinner here on his arm. Would have been nice if that had some kind of paint detail, but I get it. At least it has a nice molded in detail. The helmet, I think, looks really good. They did a nice job with that. You can spin the head from side to side, and it also has a hinge to move up and down a little bit. The shoulder pads are kind of on these like little ball joints. They don't move a ton, but at least they don't really get in the way of the arm. So if you want to kind of rotate this as you rotate the arm, you can. Or you can kind of move it up. So they're kind of limited because they're kind of tight, but you can kind of move it around a little bit so that you can get the arm movement that you need. There's a ball joint there in the shoulder. You have a bicep swivel, and then you have about 90 degrees there in the elbow, and you do have wrist swivel. Can you actually pop these off? And it doesn't seem like they want to. You can see that they have real closed fists that are just meant to slide the weapons in and out. He has a waist swivel, and technically you could pop this apart. He's got a hinge here for this little flap in the front, so that way you can move the legs fully around there on ball joints. You have a thigh swivel. You have, I would say, a little over 90 degrees there in the knee, and then you have a ball joint in the ankle. The emblem here on the chest looks really good as well. Taking a look at his weapon, for this mode he has the spear, and it's got a lot of nice molded in detail. I kind of wish that they had molded in a gear, like permanently affixed to it, but... And it's a decent length. And basically all you do is you just slide it into the fist. It's a little tight, but it's good. Now to go ahead and do the form swap, very simple. We're just going to take the weapon out. You can pop the visor off like this, and that's kind of terrifying. And then you're going to have to lift the head off. And then this whole section just slides right off. You just kind of wiggle this off. Bring in the other one. Pop it right down. Pop the head back on. And then we just pop our second visor in. So just like that. And there you go. We're all done. We'll go ahead and give him the other weapon. And we'll take a look at that real quick. You can see, again, nice molded in detail. Kind of wish they had done a gear, but we have the axe form, so we'll just go ahead and slide that in. And then you're ready to go. So I think it's a decent little figure. The Change Hero series figures have been pretty good. They do, of course, miss paint applications. But if you're worried about that, you can always get the Udo, because with the stickers, you always get a ton of detail. So let me go ahead and bring in Change Hero series for Don Momotaro. So you can see that they go well together. They're in scale, of course, makes sense. But yeah, all in all, it's a nice figure. I really appreciate how easy it is to kind of switch the forms. With 2 Kaiser last year, his forms were a bit more involved, so you had like belt pieces and capes and skirts and things to attach, so it was a little bit more involved. But this guy's very, very simple. Pop the head off. Put the new chest shield on, pop the head back on, switch the visor. And this has the same kind of ball joint that the other shoulder pad did. It doesn't really want to move too much. It's really just kind of a flap to go up and down. But technically it is a ball joint. But again, visor here looks really good. Let me get that to focus. Visor looks good. Chest plate looks good. This silver paint's very nice. And they did do the paint on these all the way around. This one I think is just molded in gold plastic, but I'm pretty sure this one is painted. So yeah, really nice little figures. Like I said, with the exception of missing a few paint applications, I think it works really well. and I'm pretty happy with it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.